Hello and welcome back to Cricket Adda. And today we have a new special video for you. And today we're going to talk about as we had promised in our coming soon video, Fab Four. We're going to talk about the four top batsmen in our era currently. That is Virat Kohli, Steve Smith, Joe Root, and Kane Williamson. In all the three formats, we're going to compare their stats and we're going to give you a detailed analysis of who's the best player in each format.
So, to start with test matches, there is no doubt that in test matches there is only one great player and it's Steve Smith right now. 54 matches, 100 innings, 5-2-5-1 runs with an average of 61.06.
Great.
It's outstanding. 20 50s and 20 centuries. So that's a point to make out. He has a conversion rate of 50%.
That's
He
great.
converts a 50 into 100 for each two innings. So that's
Yeah.
great from Steve Smith. We have 61.06 is the strike rate. Average, and strike rate is 56.91. So he's the greatest batsman in the test right now, and the rankings show that.
Yeah, he's the number one ranked batsman. So obviously, without any doubt, Steve Smith is the best test batsman currently. But there are a few players who can give him a tough competition.
Now talking about, we will compare right now to Kane Williamson and Joe Root. Kane Williamson has played 61 matches, whereas Joe Root has played 53 matches, 110 innings for Kane Williamson and 98 innings for Joe Root. 5116 runs for Kane Williamson and 4594 runs for Joe Root. Now comparing the average, it's a really tough job to do. Kane Williamson has an average of 51.16 and Joe Root has an average of 52.8. So Joe Root slightly has an above greater average than Kane Williamson, but when you go to the conversion rate, Joe Root has a really poor conversion rate of 28.94%. He has 27 50s and just 11 hundreds. That's a point for England cricket to make. He doesn't convert a 50 into a 100, which is really important in Test cricket.
Yeah, I mean it's not of any point if you just make a half century and you just make 70-80 runs, because you need to convert that into a bigger score. And I think Joe Root does that better.
Sorry,
Kane Williamson does that better. He has almost a conversion
rate of 40.47%, 25 50s and 17 hundreds.
Yeah.
So talking about the 200s, about these three players, Steve Smith has just a single double hundred, Joe Root has two double hundreds, and Kane Williamson again has a single double hundred. The highest score for Steve Smith is 215, that for Joe Root is 254, the highest in all the four, and for Kane Williamson is 242. So on our list, we take Steve Smith as the first batsman in test format. Second, we go to Kane Williamson, even if he has less average because of his conversion rate, which is really important in test cricket. And third, we have Joe Root. And now a really poor performance from the fourth batsman is Virat Kohli. He has an average of 49.92, 57 matches, 97 innings, 4497 runs, and an average of 49.92, close to 50, which is not acceptable for Virat Kohli's class. What do you say?
Yeah, I mean, now in the last series he played well. Before that, two to three series he played well.
That's why the average went above 50. Otherwise, it was at least 47, 46.
So before that, I mean, there was a lot of things for him to worry about in the test arena. But now he's actually doing good in test cricket too.
So in the coming years, he might just go ahead of Joe Root and Kane Williamson. But talking about the conversion rate, it's the best for Virat Kohli. 1450s and 1600s with a conversion rate of 53.33. That's excellent. And his conversion rate of 100 to 200 is really another point to talk about. He has 4 double hundreds, whereas the other no other batsman is greater than 2.
Yeah, so and that's obviously one thing which we should appreciate about Virat Kohli, even though he's not up to the mark to the top three batsmen which we talked about, but he's still getting better day by day. So maybe in the coming days we can see him go ahead of Kane Williamson or maybe even Steve Smith.
So the highest score for Virat Kohli is 235 against England in Mumbai.
Yeah.
So talking about the top 4 in Test cricket, we have Steve Smith first. Second number we have Kane Williamson. Third we have Joe Root, and fourth is Virat Kohli. Now starting about the ODI format.
Yeah, so now about the ODI format, obviously we know that there is only one king for all of them. That is Virat Kohli.
King Kohli.
Yeah, so King Kohli is obviously he's better than Steve Smith, because Kohli has played 186 matches, 178 innings. He has 8,132 runs at an average of almost 54.58. And
He has a great strike rate of 91.19 with the highest of 183. 43 50s and 27 hundreds. That's a really talking point.
Yeah.
Now here on Cricket Adda we have promised that we are going to bring the quality factor for 30 players.
Yeah.
Here we are going to show the quality factor of these Fab Four batsmen. For Virat Kohli, the quality factor in ODIs is 75.52. In consideration with the average, the strike rate and the number of 50s and 100s he has scored. So Virat Kohli has a quality factor of 75.52, phenomenal average of 54.58 with a strike rate of 91.19.
Yes.
So talking about the second player in ODI format, we have Joe Root with 92 matches, 87 innings, 3,802 runs, average 49.38, strike rate 86.33. Again, the problem here is he just has 10 hundreds and 22 50s. Still, that is good than Test cricket. Quality factor of 48.99. So you can see that there is no one near Virat Kohli.
Yeah.
Now the third player we are going to talk about in the ODI format is Kane Williamson.
I think Kane Willamson has a special notice, special hey.
When we talk about these four batsmen, other three, if you talk about Virat Kohli, Steve Smith and Joe Root, they have players in their team who perform well.
Yeah.
But with Kane Williamson, there is nobody who performs that consistently. Now, Martin Guptill doesn't perform well in the ODI format as expected. Ross Taylor is the only one who performs well in the Test format with Kane Williamson. But that too is not up to the mark. So, talking about Kane Williamson, he has played 114 ODIs with 108 innings, 4,606 runs, average 47, which is really acceptable or really great, and a strike rate of 84.22. He has a quality factor of 32.98. He has really less 50s, 950s and 600s. Sorry, 31 50s and 900s. That's a mistake from me. 50s he has, but the conversion rate to hundreds is really poor.
Yeah, I think all of these players have played many innings less than Virat Kohli, because all of them started off as a Test batsman, but now they have evolved and now they're the captain of their respective teams.
Which is really opposite to Virat Kohli, because he started as a limited overs batsman, not that great as a Test batsman. So now last in the list is Steven Smith with 98 matches and 84 innings, 3,187 runs at an average of 44.26 with a strike rate of 87.48. Now when we talk about the quality factor, Steve Smith has the really less quality factor of 36.87. He has 17 50s and 800s. So when we rate these four batsmen in the ODI format, there is no one near the King Kohli with an average of 54.58. That's really exceptional, really great, and he is the top batsman in the ODI format right now as the rankings show. So number 1 is Virat Kohli, number 2 is Joe Root, number 3 is Kane Williamson, and last we have Steve Smith.
Okay, so now we'll go on to the T20s. T20s. So for this, we're going to consider only the international matches.
Yeah, no league matches like the IPL or the Big Bash League or the Caribbean Premier League.
So only we're going to talk about the international matches, and over here also there is only one king, that is Virat Kohli.
So when you look at the limited overs format, there is no one close to Virat Kohli. Not only these four batsmen, but there is no one close to Virat Kohli.
Yeah. So for Virat Kohli, he has 48 matches, 44 innings, and he has scored 1,710 runs at an average of...
He has the greatest runs, most runs in the T20 format.
Yeah, in the whole of T20 internationals, he has the most number of runs.
He has an average of over 50, 53.44. I guess he's the only batsman in the world right now who has all the three averages close to 50. If he gets some good averages in the Test format in the next few years, he will be the only batsman who will have all the three averages above 50. So talking about the T20 format, 53.44 average with a strike rate of 134.86. That's really phenomenal. Really phenomenal with 1650 plus scores.
So
1650 plus score. That's really amazing.
I think no one even has more than 10 in our list. So he has 1650 plus scores. He has a best score of 90. And so he's obviously the best T20 batsman, T20 international batsman out of these four.
Now when we talked about the previous video, we said that we are going to bring impact factor for T20. So talking about the impact factor of these four batsmen, Virat Kohli has an impact factor of 72.06. No doubt about that. He's the best batsman, best T20 batsman in the world right now as the rankings show. So the second on our list is again Joe Root. To tell you, this is the same order in which we said the ODI players are. The same order is for the T20 players. So Joe Root, 24 matches, 22 innings, 726 runs at an average of 40.33 and a strike rate of 130.11. He has just 450s with the highest of 90, and his quality factor is 52.47.
But I think Joe Root is now impressing as a T20 player. In the World T20, he played quite good. So
the innings against South Africa
Yeah.
was really amazing. They just chased about 230. That was really phenomenal.
So he's improving as a T20 player, and even as an limited overs player, he's improving.
So now for Joe Root, the impact factor is 52.47, and for Virat Kohli is 72.06. So you can see there is a difference of 20.
Yeah.
You can see there is no one close to Virat Kohli. Talking about the third batsman is KW, Kane Williamson. Special mention for him. Nobody in the T20 format is more classical than him.
Yeah.
39 in matches, 37 innings, 1125 runs at an average of 36.29, acceptable in the T20 format. A strike rate little to worry is 122.55 with just 750 plus scores.
But I think again special mention for Kane Williamson. No one plays as well as he does. Actually, no one plays that well as does Kane Williamson do. The other in the other teams, there are players who perform, but not for New Zealand. Kane Williamson is our third pick, and as it was for our one days, even for our T20s, the fourth pick is Steve Smith.
30 matches, 25 innings, just 431 runs. Really poor record for Steve Smith in the T20s. That's why it's really worrying when he plays the IPL. You saw the final of the IPL this year, and he got 51 of 50 balls.
Yeah.
That's not acceptable in a T20 format. Average of 21.55, really poor, with a strike rate of 122.44. Highest of 90, 50s only 2. He has an impact factor of 26.38, which is the lowest in our list.
Yeah. So again, for our list of T20s, is the first position is Virat Kohli, second position is Joe Root, third position is Kane Williamson, and on the fourth position we have Steve Smith.
So when you go to the test format, there is no one close to Steve Smith, but when you come into the limited overs format, Steve Smith really goes down and down and down as you go into the T20 format. It's really opposite for Virat Kohli. When you go in the test format, he's really down, but in the limited overs format, there is no one close to Virat Kohli. And Joe Root and Kane Williamson both performing really well in all the three formats, and they are performing really well for their respective teams, England and New Zealand.
Yeah. So if you talk about Virat Kohli, I think he will develop as a test cricketer,
and it is really important for Steve Smith to develop as an ODI and more as a T20 player.
Yeah. So thank you for watching our video, and if you liked our video, please like, please share, please comment, and please subscribe, and keep on watching Cricket Adda.
And do watch our consistent factor, quality factor, and impact factor videos, which are coming soon. Thank you for watching our videos.